buddy?
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm very well, very good. Thank you.
Wonderful. How's your day so far?
What?
How was your day so far?
It's been great. I was at work, and after that, I went out for some biking with a
Mhm.
bicycle and stuff like that. Usual, normal day over here in Finland.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, the new Hell,
Yes.
your latest album was out on April. So, can you tell me a bit about the songwriting and production behind this new album?
Yes, of course. We started to write the songs for the latest album something like 2 years ago. And then we had this whole COVID thing going on, and everything started to we didn't have any gigs or anything like that, so we had a lot of free time to work on the songs and rearrange the songs and make everything work like absolutely the way we wanted them to work, and we didn't have to rush anything. So it took that 2 years, and then we recorded everything pretty quickly. We started at our own studio, and then we went to a different studio and we mixed everything over there because they had better equipment for the mixing.
Wonderful.
That's pretty much it. Very small and
Wonderful,
a
wonderful,
small way to tell you about it.
wonderful. And is there any particular theme or a concept set behind this album?
There is a loose concept because when we started to write the album, I had these ideas about the whole world going like into sewer. Everything started to collapse, and this whole pandemic started, and
Mhm.
there's wars everywhere, and it seems that people are now going straight to hell at the moment. So and when we started to write the lyrics and everything like that, it started to. It was like a happy accident that everything started to click, and it's a loose concept album about humanity destroying itself, and the whole world is going down. So yes, you could say that there's a concept.
Sounds good.
The concept is hell.
Absolutely awesome. And talking about the album, 13 amazing metal anthems put together. Each song is so electrifying, amazingly done, and
Thank
beautiful to listen to song by song. Nothing can be unforgotten in this particular album. Everything is totally awesome from this album. But as a band, how do you feel about the outcome of this album?
um, I know that everybody always says that okay, this new album is the best one that we ever did or have done, but I really think that this is the best one because we have now a very good lineup in this band, and we work very well together. We have good chemistry. Everything works like brilliantly. The songwriting and everything. I really think that this is the best album. Of course, we are now writing the new stuff, and hopefully that will be the
Mhm.
pinnacle of our whole career. But so far, this is the one. Yes.
Awesome. And the cover art is totally amazing. The way the cover art is depicted and things put in this cover art is totally awesome. So, would you like to tell me the exact theme of this cover art and how did you come up with this art? Sure.
Okay. First of all, the whole cover was painted by our drummer's daughter. She's a very young artist, and she did the whole thing. We had some concepts and we had some ideas, and if you look at the cover, there's like you can see on the hands of the uh, world destroyer on the cover. She's got like a syringe. There's money. There's like oil, pumps, and there's all kind of different stuff that I think that are main reasons for the whole world going down at the moment. And the whole concept that something big is like trying to destroy the whole world and like smash the whole planet. I think that's the whole idea. I have to check it. I have the album here, but yes, I think it's very well like represents the whole idea behind this album. And if you look closely, there's this like people like gasoline smoking cigarettes and looking how the whole world burns and everything goes down. It's kind of ironic, but that's the whole idea. The new hell.
Awesome,
We are
awesome.
living it.
Amazing. And next month you'll be performing at Speed Metal Party again. So how are
Yes.
excited are you to be back on this particular festival?
It's brilliant. I love it because I think it's maybe our fourth or third time playing there, and the whole atmosphere and the other bands are like brilliant. I love it. And now we have this B Plus as the main attraction there, and that's a very cool old school thrash metal band. So the whole package is very good. I hope that you could come over and see it because it's very good. There's very nice people, and the whole thing is like very well arranged, and it's good.
Amazing,
Really waiting for it. Yes.
amazing. And any international tours have been booked for you this particular year?
No, I don't think so. Not at the moment. We had some offers on the table for short European tours and some stuff like that, but we didn't go yet. We will wait for and wait and see how this whole thing with this Ukrainian war thing and pandemic and all these things clear out, and it's safe to travel and do these things. And I think the whole this rest of this year we will do some gigs over here in Finland and write new music and start to record some demos and stuff like that.
Amazing, amazing.
Hopefully next year we will be able to go to Europe and maybe even farther away.
Awesome. Sounds good. Sounds good. And recently you re-released your self-titled album from 1989. So was there any
Yes.
particular reason behind it to bring back this album again?
It's been so. It's very hard to get, and I knew that Universal had a very good like remastered version of the album, and you couldn't get it from anywhere. You could find we released maybe 20 years ago a compilation album, and it was part of that, but that's sold out. You can find maybe used CDs can be found from eBay or whatever, and the vinyl is like almost impossible to get because it was released like over here in Finland by EMI 1989, and it wasn't very big pressing. And now I reached over to Universal Music and asked them that if they would be interested in releasing it again, so that people who can't get it from anywhere but are interested in hearing it could get it from somewhere. And they said that okay, we will do it, and now it's out. I'm very happy about it. It's an album that we could make when we were 17 and 18. There's some faults and something like that, but we sounded just like that then. It's a part of our history, a very important album for us all.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And formed back in 1986, how has the musical journey been for you guys so far?
Very bumpy. There's been all kinds of things happening for us, and let's say that the start was very good for a few years, but then came all these grunge and glam rock and all these things happened over here in Finland, so that we really didn't have any audience for a few years. And then back in the 2005 or 6, we started to do to make albums again. And after that, I think it's been like it's been a pretty good journey. And I think that now we finally have found the right guys in this band, and we can start. We have some kind of focus on this whole thing. And I know that now that we are writing the new stuff, it will be very good, and there's no problems with anyone. All is good. Amazing. It's been interesting 35 years or whatever.
Amazing. And what will be some of the upcoming plans for the band?
Okay, we have this maybe 4 gigs for this year lined up at the moment. And I'm writing new stuff, and we will start to make demos like soon. I think we will have maybe this autumn we will have like 4 or 5 new songs, and we have demos for them, and we will start to work on those and new album. And okay, yes, we have a new video coming. It's Venomo's Encounters from this new album. That will be like the 3rd new video. We already released like 2 videos earlier from this album, but the music on those videos are different than on this album. They are like new versions. But anyway, yes, we will have a video out.
Awesome.
After that, we will start to work on the new stuff.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And would you like to share some of the greatest moments that has happened over the years for you guys?
Okay. Of course, the first album is one of the main things that ever happened to us. Because we were so young guys, and it was very rare over here in Finland that young guys with metal bands could get a recording deal. And I don't know. Maybe, okay, you mentioned this speed metal party thing. Those are very good, and I like them very much. And, I don't know. There's so many. I think there's so many things. Of course, all the gigs, and I love to work on the studio and write new songs and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe the next album will be the best thing, and maybe we will get some good touring and stuff like that.
Wonderful, wonderful. And finally, do you have any message for the fans around the world?
Yes, of course. Get the new album, listen to it, check our videos, check our older albums if you can get them from somewhere. I'm working very much at the moment so that we can get all the albums released on at least on digital form, so that you can listen to them from Spotify or whatever. I don't know. Keep on listening to thrash metal, heavy metal, real music. Buy the albums and merchandise and stuff like that, because nowadays merchandise is very important for the bands, because the album sales are dropping all the time. Support the underground. I think that's it.
Amazing, amazing. And I want to thank you so much for giving me today this opportunity to have this great interview with you to talk about the band and the new music and the upcoming music. It's a real pleasure to have you. And thank you so much for years of giving us amazing music over the years for the metal fraternity around the world. It's a real pleasure to have you guys. Yes. And thanks again, and looking forward for more music in the coming days.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You have a great evening, my friend. Take care.
Yeah, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.